St. Thomas Stars, I'm Phil Pimentel, joined by General Manager Kevin Linker. Kevin, how was your off-season?
It was good. You know, it obviously, every time you go into the off-season, you kind of expect it to fly by, and it always seems to. So it's crazy that we're standing here in the middle of August already. But obviously really looking forward to getting back on the ice. But yeah, it was good.
What was your goal kind of for management heading into the offseason and throughout it to build this team?
Yeah, obviously, if you look at the group that we had last year, obviously we had a group that was really highly skilled. We played fast, and I think when we headed into this offseason, one of the big things that we kind of talked about was how can we maintain that level of compete, that high-end skill that our fans loved to see last year, but obviously make ourselves a better hockey team, but also a little bit harder to play against. So we headed into the off season, and kind of one of the bigger goals was to make this team a little bit tougher around the edges, obviously give ourselves a little bit of grit, so that when we get into those games where it gets a little chippier, we have some pushback to us.
Yeah, on paper, a lot more size added to the team. For main camp, which we're at right now, and preseason, what are you looking for? I know there's still a few spots left on the roster and some players headed to OHL camps. What are you guys looking for the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think over the next few weeks, kind of as we get into the start of the season, we're just looking to see who can compete, obviously who had a good summer. All these kids, obviously being as young as they are, it takes them a little bit of time to kind of figure out what it takes to play inside of this league. So I think I want to see what kind of summer they had. Obviously show me how you've grown, show us what you can bring to the St. Thomas Stars that is going to make it hard for us to say no to you. So I think obviously it's a good time to start to get some structure in place for our group, and obviously Jason and his staff are really getting on these guys early about playing the right way, because that's something that we want to continue to key in on.
Good mix of returning players and new players as well, coming off a good season where they battled back, made the playoffs. What are your expectations for this year?
Yeah, I think obviously last year when we exited the year, obviously we were happy with how the year had gone in terms of it being a big step forward from the year prior. But the message to them when they left last year is the message that they're walking in with today, and that what happened last year is not good enough. And obviously we want to see this team take a step forward. So our expectation is that we're going to have a team where we can be in hockey games every single night. There's not going to be an easy night when you come in to play in St. Thomas, or whether we're on the road, it's going to be a hard night for you to play. And I think we're going to have a lot of success this year.
All right. For the St. Thomas Stars, that's been Kevin Linker. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Phil.